Today's spooktacular spot, we're having a look at the Monster 500, number 2, Leadfoot. He's the Lunatic Legends, scary good lights and sounds. This is the last figure that we're having a look at from the Monster 500 line, or at least from the larger line. It says try me, as he does roar. Actually, it says snarl, but you get the idea. Unleash a monster car in the free Monster 500 Racing app. You can just scan that QR code at the top corner. Got it? Good. Spin around the back. The other figures consist of Zoom Zombie, Crock Pot, Flat Top Frank, and Leadfoot. But funny enough, you'll see that's 1, 2, 3, and 5. They don't list a fourth. www.monster500.com. You can check out other things going on over there. It says look for Monster 500 code on the trading card inside the bottom of this box. Use it to unlock a monster car in the free Monster 500 Racing app. Which one will you get? You will never know. Actually, you will know. You just have to look at the card. There's also the promotion here indicating the clown. Maybe the clown was the other one, but I have not seen it anywhere. I've only seen these 4. That being said, Spot's going to take a very terrifying break. I'm going to get this opened up, and when we come back, we're going to get a better look at the Monster 500 Leadfoot. More heading your way, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. With Leadfoot, pardon my arm, you get yourself a trading card. It says Monster 500 Squatch the Competition, as this is a Sasquatch or Bigfoot. If you'd like to call it a Bigfoot as well. It is number 2, Leadfoot. On the back of the card, he's not that evil. Just like Flat Top Frank, not that evil. There is a card code down below, that's for you, if you would so like to use it. A read-up on Leadfoot says, living large, Leadfoot does everything in a big way. Biggest parties, biggest houses, biggest races, you name it. He used to be in hiding, but now you can't keep him out of the spotlight. Oddly enough, his publicity photos always turn out blurry. Motive, he wants fame. Strength, confidence. Weakness, overconfidence. Vehicle, supercharged, road hog log. And quote, go big or go home. I love these little cards. Spot will be holding on to all of these. Put that to the side. You also get some instructions just showing you how to change out the batteries. Do take your batteries out, dude. Take your batteries out when you're not displaying these so that when you don't come back, you don't get a fright and have leaking batteries everywhere. That shows you how to change out the 3 1.5 volt batteries required to give this guy lights and sounds. Putting that also to the side. Let's have a look at Leadfoot. Well, feet, definitely, he lives up to it. He's got huge feet. Huge. I don't even know how you could soup up a log, but somehow Leadfoot has managed to do it. He is heavy. There's a lot of heavy weight on him, and of course the weight is more localized in the front of him rather than the back of him. He's got some exhaust coming out with some fire. This section will light up. I'll show you guys that in a second. And though it may not look like anything other than a niche in the log itself, this is the button that you press to turn on the lights and sounds. He has 2 big wheels. He has 2 small wheels. 2 small wheels when my hand isn't in the way. So he does roll very, very easily. Sometimes when you roll him, at least on this fabric backdrop, he does tend to sometimes get snagged on the front. But that's just the way that's how he builds his cars. Out of a big chunk of log. Face is cool. They always seem to have one singular lever that they activate. I don't know how he could steer. It's basically just on and off. But somehow that gets him through the race. I guess the race is just one straight narrow way. It's not bends and turns and stuff like that. No posability on any of them. That's not really what they do. They do exactly what they're doing right now. Less for the lights and sounds, which I'll show you guys in a second. Actually, we'll show right now. You press the button on the back, and when you press it, watch these areas here will light up. And first he growls. You can hear the chainsaw and growling. Perhaps he's building his vehicle. And finally, the completed vehicle. This basically has cycled through his entire day of building this vehicle. I can't imagine it took any longer than a single day because of how crude this ended up looking. speakers on the back, and again, pressing the button. Him waking up in the morning like, oh, must build car. Must cut down tree for car. Car now finished. Paint's quite good on him. I like the extra dark wash that they put on him as well. He's a good looking figure. I'm not sure he's my favorite, but let's review the other ones that we've looked at. There's Leadfoot. There is Crock-Pot. Just move him over there a bit. Zoom Zombie. And finally, Flat Top Frank. There is the Monster 500 cars. You guys can let me know which one is your favorite. I feel like I'm kind of gravitating a little more towards Zoom Zombie and Crock-Pot. I just find that there's a little bit more oomph going on to them. Plus, I'm a sucker for the Hearst. I like the Hearst with the little zombie drive. Well, I say little. None of these are little at all. These also are available in the smaller figures. We're going to be looking at those as well during the month of Spot-tober. But Spot wanted to have a look at the larger ones too, because again, all of them have the lights and sounds. Very cool pieces. Maybe not something I'm going to have out the whole year, but guaranteed during Halloween, these guys will see light of day. And then we're going to have a rad race of epic proportions. Who will win? I don't know. If it involves turning, I don't feel this guy's going to be winning the race, but that's just me. Today's Spooktacular Spot, we're having a look at the final figure from Monster 500's larger lights and sound vehicles. And we're looking today at Leadfoot, the very scary Sasquatch who built his car out of just a big log. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have more terrifying reviews heading your way this month of Spot-tober. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.